are the first Solomon I've met in Taiwan.
Congratulations.
First time. Very cool. Actually, also the first pretty.
The first pretty, oh my god.
Wow. Shao.
Thank you.
His name is Shao.
What's your name?
My name is
Yes.
Austin.
Austin.
Just
Jake.
Yeah.
Hi.
Jake.
What's your name?
John.
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 Chen.
Chen.
Howard.
Howard. 简单又好记，简单又好，简单又好。我没有想过。
So, how are your English levels? So, not good. Good.
Higher than this college.
Bullshit.
Hey, try to speak English in here, alright? Thanks. For the next 2 hours, as much as possible, please try to speak English. I know it's difficult. I know it's hard to think of words, but it's just a conversation. We're just trying to talk. Hi, guys. Hi, welcome back.
I remember.
Yes, I do. Alright. Make some real friends.
没来过，但他这里只有，这里应该第二头。对，人家那个主持人的朋友。
Okay, so I know that it's really difficult to speak in English and you don't know words sometimes, but please try. It's not an exam. I'm not testing you. Okay, so there's no like score at the end. So just try to talk. I know it's difficult and I know you're shy, but just try. Okay. There's no right. Jake. If I talk, you don't talk. Cool.
Okay.
Thank you.
Cool.
All right. So yeah, please try and speak in English while you're here. It's not a very long class. Okay, so today we're going to talk about friends and what is a good friend and what is a bad friend. So I'm going to show you a 4-minute video about how to tell or how to know if your friends are bad for you. Okay, so they're going to explain how to see, how to check for it, and what to do. After the video, usually I watch the video 2 times. The first time I play it, the second time I will stop and explain different words and what they mean and stuff like that. So hopefully by the end, everybody can sort of understand what the topic is, okay? So if you have questions or if you're not sure about something, ask me, it's okay. Then after the video, we have an activity together. We will talk about what you like in a friend, what you don't like in a friend, okay? There's the video camera, but never mind. All right, so, we'll start with the video. Do you have any questions so far? No? All right. I put the speed here at 0.75, so it's a little bit slow. It's a little bit slow, but I put on the subtitles here for you in English, so it's about 80% correct. If you can't really hear, you can read if you want. Okay.
Any true relationship between friends or significant others should be one between equals. You give and take equally. One person's needs aren't met over another's. Friends and partners are supposed to give you energy, lift you up when you're down, and want the best for you. But sometimes we get into relationships that drain energy from us. These are toxic relationships, and they can negatively affect all aspects of our lives. On this week's Wellcast, we're going to show you how you can tell if you're even in a toxic relationship, and then we're going to help you extricate yourself from that unhealthy situation pronto. Selfie 1. Diagnose the relationship. How do do you know if a friend or partner is bringing you down? Well, in much the same way that you know that you're coming down with a cold. Toxic relationships come with symptoms. When you're around this person, how do you feel? Here are a few other questions you should ask yourself if you're thinking you might be in a toxic situation. Does my friend put me down all the time? Are they jealous when I spend time with others? Do they constantly bring up parts of me that they want to change? Do they take more than they give? Am I only doing the things that they want to do? Selfie 2. Recognize your role in the relationship. As Eleanor Roosevelt said, nobody can make you feel inferior without your consent. Alright, look, we know we got that from Princess Diaries, obviously. Moving on. Listen, you have autonomy in every relationship in your life. If your friend or partner is stealing your sunshine, you need to figure out what you're doing to allow them to do this. Are you being a doormat? Are you putting this person's emotional needs ahead of your own health? Selfie 3. Start to build boundaries for this relationship. Does your friend invite themselves over at all hours of the night? Are they constantly bossing you around? Are they always borrowing money from you? Alright. Once you know the boundary that you want to set, stick to it. Draw your line in the sand. Selfie 4. Recognize you can't change other people, but you can stop being a doormat. If you've determined that a friendship or relationship is toxic, you know that you have to change the nature of that relationship. Start by spending less time with that person and do your best to detach yourself emotionally. Hopefully, setting boundaries will help you begin to phase this relationship out. Selfie 5. Get a second opinion. Especially if you're emotionally vulnerable, the best thing you can do is surround yourself with people who love you and who want you to be happy and healthy. Use them as a lifeline during this time. Selfie 6. Above all else, look out for yourself. Studies have shown that people with low self-esteem are far more likely to find themselves in toxic relationships. You will never be treated with love and respect unless you absolutely believe that you deserve these things. Remember, you teach people how to treat you. So do yourself the favor of loving yourself. That's the first step to any relationship. To recap, if you have diagnosed yourself as being in a toxic relationship, the first step is recognizing this. Then, recognizing your role in the relationship. Once you do this, you can start to set boundaries for this relationship and change the way you interact with this person. To help, surround yourself with people who love you, and above all else, look out for yourself.
How was that? So? Did you understand?
Yeah.
One person, yes. Everyone else, so? Or not? Did you understand? Elba? Half. Okay. Pretty, did you understand? Sort of. Okay. Chen? So. Solomon? Okay. John? So. Okay, so let's go through this piece by piece. So this first part, they're saying that a true relationship between friends or significant other. Significant means important. An important other is usually like your boyfriend or girlfriend. I think they say this instead of boyfriend, girlfriend because it's more general. Okay, so any relationship should be one between equals, right? What does this mean? What is an equal?
平等，
哎
尊重
In English.
，respect，
Yeah, exactly. You respect each other. One person is not more important than the other, right? You're the same. You're important, and your friend is important too. Okay. So that's the idea. They're trying to. So now they're telling you, like, what does a good friendship look like? It looks like this. You're both important, and they you give and take equally, right? So you get something from your friend, and you also give, and the same with your friend. Your friend gives you something, and they take, and it's equal. It's balanced, right? That's why they show you this picture of a balance, so to show the idea that it should be equal.